So this is our new heatsink design. I mean, typically with all of the CPU coolers nowadays, when people want higher performance, they add more fans or they make the heatsink bigger, and that's what people have been doing. But we at Zalman, we do cooling through innovation. So we've really tried to streamline these technologies. And first of all, you'll notice the major difference is that this entire section is hollow. This is what we call a V-shaped dual independent heatsink design. It's actually two heatsinks taped together in a V-shaped way. And if you'll notice, the back here, it's actually tapered and blocked off, so air can't escape from the back or through the side. Now what this accomplishes is when the fan is hitting, it actually directs the air directly to the heat pipes.
Oh, okay.
And so there's 5 heat pipes on the side. Now first thing, for cooling, right, the more conductive area you have, the better. Now you notice this entire part is hollow, so it's like, oh man, you're missing a bunch of thermal space right there. But no, actually, you'll notice that this is very dense, right? We've actually added more fins.
Okay.
So that it is slightly smaller, but you still get that thermal conductive area, and this actually cools better than a solid heatsink. Now another thing that having this open space in the middle does is it offers the air a chance to achieve full pressure before hitting and being dispersed by the heatsinks.
Okay.
So having this little bit of space in the middle actually increases the air pressure a little bit, resulting in better cooling. And now this particular heatsink, it's been used. I mean, we only have one sample. We have to test it, but it will come with a mirror polish on the bottom for the best, contact on the CPU, and here's the fan for it. As you can see, now the fan is very easy to remove completely by screws. Very quiet, high performance, 350 watt Qmax. So this is the best performing cooler that we have right now. Not on the market yet, but it will be. And I'm very confident to say amongst the competition, this will blow them away, being half the weight, half the size. Very slim, it won't block any of your RAM slots, Northbridge, good clearance. And also another thing is taking out all that area in the middle made it light. So now, you have this awesome gaming computer. You're going to a LAN party. You don't have to worry about, bam, the heatsink falls down, rips out your motherboard with it. That's not, go to a LAN party. Your computer's trashed is not a very nice thing.
Oh yeah, excellent.
Yeah. So that's just a little bit of Zalman innovation, what we've been trying to do. Now this is the 7X. Same design as this, just smaller, more affordable, of course. It also has features direct contact heat pipes for better cooling performance. Now this is going to use a similar mounting bracket as the 5X over there, which I'll show you later. Very, very simple, completely toolless. As you can see, you just flip to whichever socket that you need, and once you do that, put it on your motherboard. You get these push pins. Comes with 4. It's completely toolless, and you just put it in, snap it on. The other side connects with the motherboard. It's secure, and this just clips on.
Excellent.
Now, of course, if you have this is for Intel, of course. AMD is much easier because they're nicer, and you just unscrew this and it just clips on directly.
Excellent.
Yeah. So very similar with the 5X, but this, of course, is the entry. This is probably going to be going for about $25 to $30. It's a basic design. It still comes with a 4-pin PWM. This is for the individual that is not looking for extreme performance, but of course this is going to be more quiet and better quality and better performance than the stock heatsink that comes with your Intel or AMD. Obviously, I mean, stock heatsink doesn't.
The price is very competitive.
So the price is very good, and it's still stylish. It has the Zalman logo up on top over here and everything like that. Now we of course launched SSDs late 2010, and these are 2 different series. We have the S and the N. The N series comes with the SandForce controller. S series has J Micron. S series also can be used as an external hard drive via this included USB cable, so that's very awesome. Special thing about our SSDs that normal people won't know, this is actually a specially stamped aluminum casing. It's different from the solid casings from other competition SSDs. What this does is it's very, very light. You'll notice it's lighter than standard SSDs. Also pretty sturdy, shock resistant, all that good stuff. And because of the aluminum and how it is stamped, it does dissipate heat a little bit better. I know that's kind of a whatever, because SSDs don't really create much heat, but I'll take what I can get.
Hey, some people still bring it up.
What are the price points on these right now?
This N series one probably running about 260 around there, and this one's probably a little bit cheaper, around 240 or so. Yeah. So in line with the rest of the
I understand.
yeah. And of course, they will also fluctuate along with all the other ones depending on the price of flash memory at the time. I'm not sure if you guys have gotten a chance to see some of our CPU coolers yet. This isn't particularly a new product, but it is still, Zalman makes the best CPU coolers on the planet. You know, we're not the cheapest, but we make the best quality, best cooling CPU coolers on the planet. This is aluminum and high quality acrylic plastic. The unique thing is that you'll see the intake fans is in the front. So if I'm sitting down, a lot of people don't like having it come from the bottom and you know it's going through your lap and all this stuff. So this comes in from the front if you like that. It also, this is the only CPU cooler that has this. It has a 2.5-inch hot swappable drive on the bottom that can connect via USB connection to your laptop. So you know you can keep movies in there or something that you don't have to take with you constantly. Or you know, if you're a businessman and you don't want your boss to know you have a bunch of games on your computer, put it on that. So
yeah.
You know. And we're actually launching three flavors of a HDD enclosure. Somebody took this. So we're missing that side. But it's exactly the same as this, except that was silver, and it doesn't come with a screen. So this is a standard 2.5-inch enclosure. Now this is very, very special. This is very cool. It has me very excited. This is actually an enclosure with a virtual drive in it. Now you'll see that there's a screen here. There's an LCD screen here, and there's, I'll get to that later, but let's see. Let's say that I'm going to my friend's house and he has an HD PC. And I'm going to bring Avatar and Star Wars and all these Blu-ray ROMs I have, and I'm going to put them in my hard drive. Now as soon as I put them in my hard drive, there's a driver for this that detects it's a ROM, it's a media file. So immediately it's going to switch from a USB storage device to a virtual drive. And what that does is you plug this into your HD PC, it's as if you inserted a Blu-ray. You don't have to go through folders and find the file, play, whatever. It automatically just goes. And what if you have several movies? Well, there's a neat little switch here, and it displays the file right there. So you can just scroll and then connect. Bam! It's as if you just inserted the media into the HDPC instead of going through all that hassle. Very convenient. This is our 250 version, and you know, outstanding feature, USB 3.0. We also try to make it a little bit more pleasing to the eye. Added an acro layer outside of the aluminum base. Good cooling, you know, high super speed. And these are the three enclosures. Very soon, since they already have the retail box for us out and everything, probably about a month or two before they hit the market. Lining this shelf here is some of our older products that launched late 2010. However, I just wanted to emphasize some of this. Of course, what kind of cooling company would we be without, you know, astounding cooling fan? This is our new FDB fan. It comes with Sony's fluid dynamic bearing. We also have another fan called the Shark's Fin fan, which comes with our everlasting quiet bearing. Now, these fans are all guaranteed for 100,000 MTBF hours. That's about 10 years, guys. So, long-lasting fans, very quiet, good cooling, good pressure, high CFM, all the good stuff. This interesting little gadget, not for the everyday user. You can actually see it being displayed right here. And this is a voltage reader for either your CPU or your graphic card. It can detect in volts, amps, and wattages, all live, real time. So very, very useful for the overclocker. You know, they want to know exactly how much energy and power is going to the computer, and this lets them, you know, you go into BIOS, you turn the volts down a little bit for that fine tuning of your computer that some people want. Enthusiast product. It's not for the everyday person. And of course the front is anodized aluminum for that excellent finish. The LED screens are very nice. It kind of looks like a car gauge to me, you know, oil, temperature, or something. So very neat, and a nice little thing right here. While we're over here, you know, why don't I show you guys this case? This is the GS1200 case. It is going to be replacing our GS1000 Plus. And this case has an amazing 7 front hot swappable drives here. There's 6 down on the bottom, and there's 1 more up here. This is a 3.5, 2.5 hybrid up on top for hassle-free loading. And of course you have your standard, let me see here, extremely easy, not that one probably.
The thumbs on the left side.
The thumbs on the left side?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep, there it goes.
Your left.
Yeah, so you know, very, very easy to take out. You just put the hard drive in there. There's a back plane in the back. Plug it in. Never need to turn off your computer or anything. And an awesome thing, it will have LED lights on the side here, if you can notice that. And if you have a hard drive plugged in, those LED lights will light up to let you know, which one is active, so you don't accidentally pull out an active hard drive that's running inside your computer. We've added, increased the cooling for this case by a lot. You know, we've added a 200 millimeter fan on the side, a 200 millimeter fan on top, and the side panels are completely anodized aluminum, you know, anti-vibration, dust filters, complete works. Enthusiast gaming case. and absolutely gorgeous. You know, I really like this case, how it's designed. Has a bit more of a rugged feel, yet still elegant with the anodized aluminum. Not too bulky like some of our competition. And the cool thing is, you know, when people put side fans on the side, a lot of people say, hey, that messes up my clearance, my CPU cooler. But you know what? The side fan is actually in this bezel. So if you take the side panel off, the side fan doesn't encroach on your space at all. Absolutely nothing.
Very nice.
And this is our professional series 3D monitor. This is not a TN panel, not a standard panel. It is an IPS panel. Main difference is it has 10-bit color. Standard, you know, LCD monitor has about 8-bit in color. That results in about 860,000 additional colors per pixel or something. Don't quote me on that. You know, it's just something around that line. Better brightness, better contrast ratio. Comes with an aluminum bezel. Has HDMI, DVI, and all the connector ports on the back. Like I said, with the 3D conversion industry, now typically these studios, they have about 150 artists, and about 20 of them will be lead artists. Now, for 3D conversion, depending on the actual frame of the movie, it can take anywhere from 8 hours to a week to do that one frame. And of course, this monitor is designed for that 1 week frame for the lead artists that really need, you know, when Batman's jumping down the building, he really needs to get all the colors and all the depth right. And that is the target market for this. We will also be coming out with 2 additional flavors for this. One will be medical, and the other one will be filming. Now, the main difference is going to be in the back. They're going to have 2 high-definition 3D inputs, so that you can actually connect 2 HD 3D cameras and hook it up to the monitor and get 3D image on the fly, exactly like how Avatar was actually filmed.
Okay.
Yeah. And those will be coming out probably sometime within the next year or so.